Hurricane Hermine passed by, and there was a lot of rain, not conducive to doing any kind of work outside. So I was going stir crazy, and I figured that this would be a good time to explain how exactly I got to where I am right now. In 2012, I was a couple days away from going back to Detroit, where I'm from, and I figured if I could make a couple dollars and hang out on the beach, that I would be happy with that. That would be just fine with me. Somebody said, "Hey, do you want to drive a cab on the beach?" And I said, "Okay, sure. A couple dollars, hang out on the beach, fine with me." Started driving, and I couldn't find a good catfish sandwich. So I figured I would grow my own. And I studied aquaculture and found out that it would be a small fortune to grow my own fish. So I looked around for properties where I could buy my own fish, where the zoning laws would let me do that. And I remember aquaponics from the 5th grade. The vegetables were worth something, and I'm in it for all the catfish I can eat. Never mind selling them, I'm in it for the catfish. All the catfish I can eat. With Florida having some of the highest produce prices in the country, I figured that organic, aquaponic, that would pay for my operation and everything would work out. So I spent about 18 months looking for properties, studying the zoning laws. Found a property. It was a quarter acre. It was around the corner, but the county kept hemming and hawing. And the last time that I came to look at it, I found this property by mistake. I missed the turn. So I called the lady on a Friday. She called me back on a Sunday. Took a couple of weeks to put the deal together. I went to real estate school, so I knew how to do it without closing costs. I bought the property, and at first I thought I figured I'd do my impression of Paul Bunyan. I bought an axe. Had some more tools, but the Paul Bunyan thing I lasted for about 2.5, 3 hours, and then I got a chainsaw. How I bought it was, so I bought it with stripper money, and I don't mean money that I meant to spend on strippers. I meant I got it from strippers. I was a driver. I was the first person to catch them when they stepped out of the club. Bag full of money. They used to make it rain in my cab. That's another story. But anyway, bought it cash, and I started cutting. You can see how far I've gotten, and it's pretty nice. I started asking questions about where if there was even like a growing community, what the farmers markets were like, and all that kind of stuff, because Florida has the highest produce prices in the country, basically because everything has to be shipped from Florida, from California, all the way across the country, either shipped down from New York, and that's why we have some of the highest produce prices. I did the math and figured out that produce would pay for my aquaponics system, and I could have all the catfish I can eat. I'm not in it for the money, I'm in it for the catfish. All the catfish that I can eat. I've done pretty good. I think so. My neighbors do. And so that's how I got this property. Everything that was done, I did myself. No volunteers. got a little bit of help from my family, but basically everything I own is tied up in this project right here. When I bought the property, it was vacant land. Vacant meaning there was never a house here. I got it from a lady who got it from her mother, who got it from her father, and they had never been here, didn't want it, so I bought it. And you can see that it was something. I had to jet my own well, and then when I started clearing land, it took me about 18 months to find all of the survey markers, and I decided that I would do the south half all organic and dirt, and the north half is going to be all aquaponic. This Airstream I found when I was doing foreclosures. It was sitting on the side of a house, all covered up with trees. Nobody even knew it was there. And the instructions were, when I went in, everything goes. So when I found it, I called the realtor back and I said, everything goes? And he said, everything goes. So I hooked it up and I drug it back to my place as fast as I could. That was in 2010. So luckily I had an Airstream. I had wanted one, but I didn't know exactly what I would do with it. I like to travel. So it was nice to have. For me, Pinellas County didn't think so. I had to go back and forth with my landlord and code enforcement, and I had to make a quick getaway. So I had to make a decision in between my boat and my Airstream. The boat had to go. I had to make a quick getaway. That's another story. So I put it in storage along with my other stuff. I got tired of paying for storage, and I wanted a property so that I could put all of my stuff in one place. It comes in real handy. Once I get finished with the south side, which I'm close to getting the south side done, the north side of it is going to be all aquaponic, and I'll haul it out of here and get another property, sell it. I don't know, but it's going to have to go because there's going to be another fish pond right here where it sits. So I'm getting close to hauling it out of here. I got a lot done. You can see how much I got done. I'm happy. My neighbors are happy. I share with them. You know, I gave a lot of the stuff away this year. I'm gonna sell some, give away the rest. I got a couple of chickens, a few chickens. It's going good. You'll see me out wearing a Pharaoh a lot of the time because this is Florida, Central Florida, Tampa Bay, and it's hot. If you've ever been here in August, you know how hot it is. Orlando, South Florida, Miami. So you'll see me wearing a Pharaoh. I started making them to work in. So you'll see me with a Pharaoh on a lot. Keeps the mosquitoes from buzzing your ears and biting you on the back of the neck, and keeps the sun off of you, keeps you cool. You know, you can wipe the sweat off your face. So it does what it's supposed to do. I want to be finished with this property within the next 2 years. I have things to do. I have things that I want to do. You'll see videos of me doing what it is that I want to do. I like to travel. I like to be outside. I like to ride my bike at night. I'm nocturnal. So I just want to get my crops growing so that I can finish my aquaponics system. Get some more catfish, and mission accomplished. I got a lot more videos coming. You'll see me doing whatever it is I like to do, the crazy adventures I go on, and the stuff I get myself into. Florida is a unique place, and because I don't take the same route every day and go, sit in an office every day and go straight back home, you wouldn't believe that I'm only 10 minutes away from the Gulf of Mexico. But yet, this is like swamp area. Not you, from looking around, you would think that I was way out in the country. Not so. I mean, there's everything around here, a couple miles away, but there's civilization. Bushes move, you never know what's in there. Snake, tortoise, armadillo, I know where to find the alligators and the manatees. I've been in Clearwater for about 15 years. And there's a lot of things that don't make the cut as far as visit Florida. Clearwater Beach is one of the best beaches in the world, but what they don't tell you is there's a mantra on the beach. Wake up late, start drinking early. Nothing else to do. It's hot. And if you get drunk and pass out at lunch, no problem. You wake back up at 5 o'clock and do it all over again. That's my kind of beach. But at the same time, there's the tourist side, and then there's the local side. I'll show you both sides. Florida is also the strip club capital. I'll get into that later, along with some of the stories from when I was a driver in Clearwater. I got some stories. More video to come, more pictures, updates, plants, all that kind of stuff. Stay tuned.